Okay, before I do a proper introduction, can I say that, like, Discord, you have the worst timing ever? I was actually about to, like, tell people that we're live, yeah, like, we're gonna be showing the arcade roulette, and I cannot share it anywhere right now. I cannot share it on, I cannot. No one on my Discord will know about, like, about the arcade roulette. No, I was gonna post it on, like, Atelier. I was gonna post it on Diggle's, like, stream server. I was gonna post it on Suri's Cell promo channel, like, and then this happens. Discord? Really? Really? How the hell am I gonna tell people that I'm gonna be showcasing the arcade roulette now? But anyways, hello everyone, happy Friday. Happy Friday, hello, Cajun, Asako, LSA, Gab, Cash, Miss Hatter, and Fussy. Hope you're all doing good. It's kind of like... It's kind of dumb, honestly, because I really... I really wanted to showcase... I wanted to tell people that I was live and showcase this, but I guess they have to watch the VOD or let people know that I'm live or watch the VOD, because my only option is either stream notifications or Blue Sky, and that's it. Let me get ready for a few things real quick, because I need to get, like, some important things ready to go. So hold up. There you go. Gonna put this link in here as well. Yeah, like I wanted to, like, post it everywhere. I wanted to post it, like, well, at least the place that I want to post it. Like, Discord. I miss my Discord friends. I miss them too. Dang, I got no one to talk to now. I'm sad now. What am I gonna do without Discord? But anyways, enough yapping about Discord. It's time for the actual main event. It's finally time. It's finally here. You could use Blue Sky's DM feature. For what? I'm barely gonna use it. Discord's gonna come back soon. Can't really think of a Tamagotchi thing right now, Kaijin, because it's finally time for something that I've been working on for a few months now. Let me switch to the PNG tuber chat real quick. Hello everyone, hope everyone's having a good day. So as you already know, I've been working on an arcade roulette stream project. I've been working on this for like a few months now. And I'm about to do the first stream next Friday on May 15th. So the purpose of today's stream is to show you what is a stack of quarters, what's the whole streams are gonna be about, and then of course showing you a few things that I want to show you for like the arcade roulette. So what is a stack of games? What is the arcade roulette? I think I should probably put an image as well in time. Because I have my own logo. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There you go. The stack of quarters, arcade roulette. I made this logo, by the way. I'm so happy how it turned out. So, for the people that don't know, what is the stack of quarters? Basically, it's gonna be like a. It's basically gonna be like a series of streams. Also no, take my coin. No, that's not a coin, that's a cube. Also, oh yeah, I actually don't have the apple on this scene, sorry. It's basically a series of streams where I'm gonna be playing a bunch of arcade games. Look at this, Frenzy, what? Look at what? I'm not Frenzy, what are you talking about? No. Also, thank you for the 5 stream sticks, Cole. Do not use your Eyes of Storm moves or cubes just yet, because I do not have the source in this scene. But basically, for people that have not seen Diggle's Racing Roulette or currently Diggle's SeaWorld, the whole point is basically to have a full list of arcade games. Put them in a randomizer, basically put them in a roulette, and then whatever the roulette picks is the arcade game. It's the arcade game that gets picked. It's the arcade game that I will end up playing. I will try to either beat it or get the highest score possible, depending on what kind of arcade game is it. And I kind of wanted to do this because I loved how Diggle did it with their racing roulette. A fun way to interact with the screen while also going through games that you may or may not have played before. And I kind of wanted to do it with arcade games, mostly because some of my games in my Switch collection were compilations of games, and most of them are like arcade games here and there. And I wanted to and there was like a bunch of arcade games that I miss playing that I also enjoy, that I miss playing and enjoyed playing them. Oh my god, there's Diggle! Heyo, Diggle! That I enjoy playing, I also love playing. And there's also some arcade games that I never even got to play that I want to tackle within this roulette. Honestly, this series is not meant to be like a how do you say this? This series is not meant to be have an ending. I just want this to have basically a constant series. And if I do ran out of arcade games, I can just use the roulette for something else. We can do something else. If I somehow run out of arcade games, even though there's over 1,000 of them out there, you know. So yeah, no, blame roulette. We already have that. It's the blame wheel. But other than that, I already did say I love how Diggle did it. How did they their roulette for their racing roulette and for their stuff. So I've been working with people. Diggle, Sketch, Lil, just to make this at causing Discord outage to the blame wheel reason. That's a good one. That's a good one for crashing Discord. So before I go into the rules, into the info of what's going on with the arcade roulette, I think I know what you want. I think I know what you guys want to see, right? I think I know exactly what you guys want to see. Let's go for... Let's take a look at the arcade roulette. Let me actually switch screens here. There we go, we are live. Hold up. It's finally here. There's the arcade roulette also. Ow. The entire roulette will be taking place here in Ring Racers for the people that don't know or know anything about like Diggle's racing roulette. And the arcade roulette was made none other than Diggle themselves. A little bit of a quick story. Since I wanted to do like my own like roulette, I wanted to do my own roulette because it was actually like a lot of fun seeing like Diggle's like art racing roulette. I kind of wanted to like look for like various other options for like roulette, but Diggle's butt tumbler was like way too good. It was perfect for this kind of thing. So I decided to like ask Diggle, can I would love to have like a roulette for the arcade roulette. And Diggle actually gave me two different options. Either just reskin the old butt tumbler. Also, hold up. Either reskin the butt tumbler itself, the old butt tumbler with arcade carpet for, or commission Diggle to make like a completely new original one. And I think since it was the Diggle's idea in the first place with racing roulette, and this is basically similar to Diggle's racing roulette. I think it was an amazing idea to like actually commission Diggle for the roulette, and Diggle did an amazing job. There's the bowling pins. That's where the entrance goes in. I'm not gonna tell what's gonna happen. Hold up. I don't know why it's going like not 60. There you go. Put it like this is where the butts are gonna go in and then go through the tumbler and try to see like which game it's gonna get picked. And then, like I already said, I also commissioned a fellow artist here, Sketch, to do a little bit of like promo art for the arcade roulette. And voila! Sketch did an amazing job with this banner. I already did say that like this was originally just gonna be like every artist does a depiction of like the different friend groups, but Sketch went above and beyond and got like most of our friends in there. From all the way from the right to the left, we got Jerby like next to Linkable. We got Yerby, Linkable, we got Titan on the bottom. We got Sketch on the top. By the way, MVP. Whoa, Cyan, why are you so retro? I am so retro, Aqua. I'm very retro. By the way, if you're seeing the flip note PNG tuber for the first time, that was made by Linkable. Shoutouts to Linkable for the flip note PNG tuber. The Gremlins cheers for your success or your downfall. It's probably either of them, most likely. Thank you. Thank you, Aqua. Yeah, huge shoutouts to Linkable for the PNG tuber. We got Cole next to Linkable. And then on the bottom over there, who the hell is that blue guy? I don't know. I think his name is Aqua or something. Lil, the clown sea slug over there. Next to Aqua is Cheshire the Jackal. Kai the Jackal. Misu over there cheering or just telling me to, like, I should get last place, I don't know. Probably same with Surrey next to, like, Misu. It's a jackal! Strange blue creature, I know. Start cleaning after my room and it's time for me to move out and I'm the only one left to clean up. Oh no. Hopefully it's fine though. I mean the colors are a little bit... I mean, the colors of my mustache is a little bit off, so it should be fine, LSA. I mean, but then again, my mustache's color is always inconsistent. We got our Saku on the top, Baltic. The Master Chief looking guy is supposed to be Diego. I don't know, I don't know, but I wanna, like, beat him up, just saying, because it's Diego. But nah, I'm joking. I mean, I wonder who that red-haired glorp over there is next to Baltic. That is not Udgy. That is not Udgy at all. That is Diego. That is not Udgy. That red-haired glorp, I don't know. Who's that red-haired glorp? Can anyone tell me? I actually don't know. I think their name rhymes with Biggle? Biggle? Siggle? Giggle? Something. LSA. We got LSA. And then on the way of the left is like the OG friendos. We got like got Jolts the Jolteon. That other blue-haired glorp. I actually don't know who they are. They're British. That's all I know, and they like Pokemon. That's fun, by the way. We got Chill Cat on the racing. Rats on top of Chill, and then a Weebile, which is supposed to be Aaron. That's Northern Lion, absolutely. Also, ow. Also, hey, yo, Speedstar, hope you're doing good. But yeah, no, Sketch did an amazing job with this art. And even though it's the only, like, piece of, like, group art right here, the arcade roulette will be updated. The arcade roulette will be updated to add even more art, because I commissioned a certain sea slug to do an arcade roulette art piece. So you have to wait and see. But yeah, no. For this bit, Diggle did like an amazing job over here. We got like the hockey table, some arcades here. Jane Jetstone, right? Absolutely. Diggle was asking me to put like some arcade posters in here, so we got like The Simpsons, Puzzle Bubble, Crazy Taxi, TMNT, Mario Kart. I could probably like... There's probably gonna be like some more arcade posters here and there, most likely in a later update. And then we got like some more stuff here and there. So... So, for the people that have never seen, because there's obviously gonna be, like, people that have never seen Diggle's Racing Roulette and see, well, like, how does this work? How does the games get picked out? How does the games get picked out here and there? Well, for that, we have bots. Oh, they will be representing the game. Root Beer Tapper. Oh my god, she's based.
Pardon.
So basically, we got 3 bots. Root Beer! Root Beer, yes! So basically, we're gonna have like 3 randomly picked bots. Three randomly picked bots that are going to go through the roulette itself. They're gonna be representing an arcade game that is in the full list of arcade games that I have right now. And whoever wins is the arcade game that I'm gonna be playing. So this is the fun bit. After all 3 bots have been picked, we're gonna be doing a betting poll, and people bet their channel points to see who would win in the tumbler, in the roulette itself. So right now we got Arl with a root beer tapper. We're not gonna be playing the games right now, obviously. The games is next week. I wanna let you all know that the games are next week. We're not playing today, but we can probably do some betting right now just to see how it goes. Now introducing Metal Knuckles. Yep, it's next week where it actually starts. 3 count bounce. False advertising. No, I did not say. What do you mean? I clearly said May 15th, so no. And then finally... Wait a minute, who's this? Pure? What is Pure representing? Ben Berobe. Girl cute. So, by the way, so thanks to that... So now that I finally got So now that finally got a custom character running, I can also reveal that I got permission. I got permission from Kelly, Babo, Aqua, Aji, and Pure, so I can use their character packs. So I can use their character packs to be used on the Tumblr. So right now, so obviously we got the 65. So we got those 63 base game characters. We plus an extra 45 characters from from add-ons. Thanks to those 5 packs. Do you want Call and Nicole? I was actually about to say obviously people would obviously people would want to see Super Mario. Obviously people would want to see Super Mario here and there, but I rather ask for permission for the characters for the character's creator, basically. Who the hell is Super Mario? I don't know, some Italian guys, probably some OC. Do you want Cole and Nicole? I can also send you a Saku. If you guys want, I can add them to the bot Tumblr. These are my rules, though. These are my rules for, characters for the bot Tumblr, though. Again, I currently have characters from 5 different packs. Because I asked for permission from these 5 Ring Racers peeps. And they gave me the approval. So... Sounds like my OC Hypermarquee... Sounds like my OC Hypermarquee has a long beard and eats pickles. Oh my god. Hey yo, Bobo. Please do not ask me to add, you should add this character from this pack, because I have to contact this person to see if they let me use them on the bot Tumblr. But if you guys, but if anyone wants to see their stuff into the bot Tumblr, let me know. I can add Cole and Nicole and Asaku. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. Another thing, though, I am a little bit strict. I am kind of strict with OCs. The only OCs I can accept are from friends. So no, I'm not gonna add Daryl the Hedgehog just because you said so. I don't even know you, and who the hell is Daryl the Hedgehog? So OCs so OCs are strictly only from friendos, which is why we got Pure in here. Justice for my board, Daryl. No, I do not want Daryl the Hedgehog. Am I fine? I mean, I can get, like, your... I already gave approval for my pack. I can probably add the, I can probably add, like, the media characters. No OCs, though. Okay, you want your pack to be in? Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Then, if anyone gives me permission to use, their character packs, send me a DM, let me know. The only thing that I will not accept is, like, OCs from people that I do not know much. Fuck you, Daryl the Hedgehog, I don't know you. But, yeah. Currently, we got a total of 108 characters for the Butt Tumbler. 63 from the base game, 45 from custom packs from, again, Babo's pack, Aqua's Dice pack. Let's see. Aqua's Dice pack, the Kill pack, Aji's Workbench, and Pure's cute character distribution. I tried to ask for Frost for their characters, but Frost hasn't responded yet. But if he doesn't want to, that's completely fine. So anyways, does anyone remember the games? Does anyone remember the games? We're gonna do a test gamble right now. Hold up. We got Arl with Root Beer Tapper. Metal Knuckles with a... Metal Knuckles was 3-count bound, and then Pure was Ben Beto Bear. Can someone do the gambling bowl? Ben Bobble Ba. Ben Bobble Ba. That's a good name. Well, let's do a bet right now. Let's do a bet right now just to let you guys know how does everything works. Yeah, do Tatsunoko. That's perfect because Tatsunoko is in the list, so go for it, Speedstar. Banana, 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 banana. Yeah, like I'll accept like Lethal Company and not Lethal Company, Lethal League and Tatsunoko characters. Hey, yo, Spirit, hope you're doing good. Also, I forgot to answer. What did Daryl do to me? Daryl is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Hold up, I'm just waiting for like the poll to like start. Unless oh wait. Yeah, I'll make it if anyone's like would you say this game is better than Crossworlds or Marker World? Better than Marker World. Better than Marker World. Crossworlds and Ring Racers are two different games, and they're equally good. That's all you need to know. So how do you do the predictions? It's a predictee. There you go. Thank you. So right now we got 5 minutes. There's no betting though. There's no betting on this one. Dang, no. Dang, why would you make a poll? I'd rather take a nap than play Marker World. True. Dang, nobody wants to vote for Pure. I can't believe this. Why would no one vote for Pure? Let's multitask. No. But let me like because it's not supposed to be a poll, it's supposed to be a predictions because we're betting channel points. Wow, okay, no love for Metal Knuckles. I see how it is. I'm just waiting for like... Okay, there you go. Prediction started. So now everyone starts predicting what like... Bet all your money on like all the characters. I'm gonna bet on Pure. I bet Pure's gonna win this first predict piece. So basically, yeah, we let the prediction go up for like a few minutes. Premier Writers is really good, yeah. All in on Pure. My country restricts me from being able to spend my channel points on a prediction.
Pardon.
No, dang. That really sucks. That's stupid. So basically, you vote for your favorite game. You vote for your favorite game or your favorite character. Your favorite game that is being represented by the characters. Who the hell put 5K on Metal Knuckles? Jesus, is 3-count bound that good? Also, thank you for the 40 stream stake, Spirit. But yeah, no. We can do a little bit of like a few things, a few more questions. No. Will the arcade Tumblr be public? Will be available publicly? No. And definitely no. This is for the arcade roulette. This is for the arcade roulette itself. I don't know, maybe Diggle will end up making like a race map out of this or a battle map out of this, and then that could be public, but other than that, the actual Tumblr itself, this is for the arcade roulette only. So, the prediction is closed. Here we go. So I start the button, I go to spectate, and now you guys get to see the arcade roulette itself. Here we go. Here comes Arl. Arl, Metal Knuckles, and Pure. Arl, Metal Knuckles, and Pure. I set it to 1 minute. Do you want me to change that for future predictions? Maybe like 2 minutes probably. So first of all, we got a skee ball section for the bots to go in, which is a really clever idea that like Diggle did, and it's like probably like one of the best things that Diggle did. And Arl, what the hell are you doing? So after they go into the skee ball, they go into a laser maze. I basically like, is Arl stupid? I think she is. So basically, the whole point, Metal Knuckles is still there. So the whole point is for this section is for the bots to get out of the laser maze, based out of like the laser maze, laser gun games that you see in arcades. And now Pure and Arl are into the final section of the arcade roulette, which is the giant pinball machine to end it off. I still need to add the design for the pinball machine. Well, the pinball machine works as it should be. Metal Knuckles sucks. And now Pure and Arl are coming in. They're neck and neck. Who's gonna win, Pure or Arl? Arl is still struggling. Yeah, you are doing your best. You clearly are doing your best. Metal Knuckles still doesn't know where to... Oh. Who won? Wait, who won? I think is Pure! Pure won! Representing Ben Beto. Now go play the damn game, Ghost. I'm not Ghost! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this was like a cool idea. This was a cool idea, by the way. A little extra tidbit. So, Cole had the idea to randomize the wisp powers after every result. So there's a very low chance that it actually lands on laser. It is actually randomized. Yeah, the term is randomized completely. So you have like all the different whiz powers that replacing the idiot. So yeah, that is the arcade roulette. Diggle did an amazing job with this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing the roulette, Diggle. I'm so glad. I am so glad to see it how it turned out. Thank you for letting me commission you for like a roulette for a tumbler for the arcade roulette. So let's do like another like randomizer again. Wait, did someone like claim the winner for the predictions? No one said. No one has claimed that like Pure won. Hold up, predict these. Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, choose outcome. Yeah, Pure won. Yeah, there you go. Pure won. Sorry, Asaku, your points have been lost. Now go play the damn game, Ghost! So yeah, that is how the roulette works. We basically use ring racers. We pick like Pure 1 as opposed to Pure 2. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, Pure 2 is real, so Cash already won the testing the testing predictions. It's so damn funny. But yeah, this is basically how it works. Wait, blame wheel already? Blame wheel already? Who are we blaming? Hold up. Who are we even blaming? By the way, it's not over yet. I can still showcase a few more things. Yeah, I'm adding it. I'm adding them. For crashing Discord. Don't you dare blame me. I'm just over here cleaning. I mean, it's what the blame wheel says. Oh, I didn't even get. Oh, you're not even. Oh no. I hate this. I hate this. It didn't show, but I hate this. This is why we're blaming you, LSA. This is why we're blaming you. No. No. Disgusting. No. Get out. Get out. Get out. Ugh. So, as you already know, it is completely randomized. It is like, we got random characters. Oh my god, TF2 Sniper from Aji's Workbench. Representing aggressors of Dark Combat. We'll talk about the list real quick, but like, yeah, we got random. You got your characters, you got your bots, and you got the arcade games that they represent. Daytona USA 2 Power Edition. Ooh, that's a good one. For prediction times, can I do 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes? I would say 2 minutes. Oh my god, Rappy! Representing Melty Blood actress again, current code. Of course, Rappy would be such a weeb. Aren't you still doing like, aren't you still doing Resident Evil with Atlas right now, Chairshire? But yeah. So basically, that's how the roulette works. The bots and ring racers determine randomly pick the game. Randomly pick the game from the whole big list, and then people bet money on who would win, and then they all go to the end, and that's how the arcade game gets picked. So, now that I showed you some of the stuff, let me actually hold up. Wait, are we doing a predictings already? Wait. Wait, I was actually about to like talk about the rules and like the stuff that we're gonna do. But okay, who's gonna like Diggle but yellow? How is Rappy Diggle? Okay, choose. Okay, bet on the game. Bet who's gonna win. Let's you know what? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Who's gonna win? We got Echo, we got Spy. Okay, that's funny. We got Sniper, we got Echo the Dolphin, and we got Rappy. Choose your predictees. But yeah, it's gonna be like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And thank you for the 35 steaks, Churchire. Much appreciated. But after this, we're gonna be talking about the rules for the arcade roulette, because this is gonna be like very important. In the meantime, I already talked about the rules for like characters added into the butt tumbler. If you want to see your characters, like your characters made, into the butt tumbler, send me your files, send me your pack. I will add them. If you want like a character from a different pack made by a different creator, I cannot do that unless I ask the creator itself or the creator of the character pack for Ring Racers itself, or you tell them about the arcade tumbler and see if they want their characters to be in the tumbler. I will also not be accepting OCs from people that I do not know. Again, fuck you, Daryl the Hedgehog. I don't know who the fuck are you, and you pissed on my salad. So Luann has a chance. I mean, if you let me, like, choose your use your other pack, like your collaborate pack, maybe. But it all depends. So we're gonna go on spectator mode. We got Sniper, Rappy, and Echo. Okay, let's try. Let's see. Oh my god, 1.4K on Sniper. That Daryl catching strays again. I'm just saying, fuck that guy. Fuck Daryl the Hedgehog. I don't trust that. I don't trust that piece of shit. I don't trust that piece of shit in the slightest. Okay, so Rappy is going in. Sniper, oh, everyone's in the laser maze now. Rappy doesn't know where he's going. I'm a bloody god! And he was a god for like 1 second because Sniper doesing know what he's doing. He feels like a bot right now. He feels like a TF2 bot that has like aimbot or something. Rappy and Echo are already in the pinball sections. And Sniper is still stuck in the laser maze. Sniper does not know where to go. He probably doesn't even know that the payload is at the end of the pinball machine. Echo and Rappy going into the pinball machine. Oh, Sniper finally got into the pinball machine. After, you know, trying to kill that spy that he's been like getting annoyed by, and I think Rappy got it. I think Rappy won. Rappy representing Melty Blood Actress again, current code. Oh my god. It is a long title. Now go play the damn game Ghost. Oh, Ghost again? Really? Well, Rappy won. Congratulations to whoever betted on Rappy. Oh my god, LSA got points. Okay, let me actually restart. Don't do like a prediction for this one, because this to make sure that, like, just to let you know that the Wisp randomizer does actually work. It just got Ghost like twice. Oh my god, who is this? Jill Dozer from Aqua's Dice Pack. Mortal Kombat 2. Aren't you a little bit too young for that? And then we have Tangle, also from Aqua's pack. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Oh my god, that's a good one.
Garden.
And then finally, just Amy. Just Amy. Representing Die Hard Arcade. Oh, good stuff.
Garden.
Oh, that's some good stuff. So hold up, ARB, give me a second. Okay, sorry about that back. Beware, Jill has a mighty punch. Mortal Kombat's right up her alley. You know what? Maybe that's true. Maybe that is true. Jill Dozer from the hit game Drill Dozer, made by Game Freak. Yeah, I'll probably be either Knight or Whisper for the Roulette, which both are vanilla jars. Again, I got like 45 extra characters other than like plus the 63 base game characters. I did not added like every single character from every pack. I only added like a few. I only added like some from like each pack. So here we go. Let's do. This is without predictions. Let's see like who would win. Go, Jill! But yeah, like, Diggle gave me the instructions on how to, like, if I wanted to add extra characters to the roulette, if I wanted to, like, add or remove games, add or remove characters, I can do that. Piracy should be good. Jill, where are you going? Jill, come on. It's my turn now! Hits a wall. Okay, Jill going into the maze. This is just to test out like the Wisp randomizer at the end, like the text for it. There's Jill. Oh, Jill coming in. Jill making the combat. Tangle and Amy don't know where to go. No, Amy just went into the pinball machine. Jill, where are you at? Where are you at, Jill? That's the wrong place to go, Jill. Tangle going in now. Oh, they're all in the pinball table now. They're all in the pinball pit. And yeah, the laser maze is filled with randomized items. Like all the items in the pinball machine are randomized. So anything could happen. There could be a card on top. There could be an SPB. It's completely random. Oh, they're all in the pinball table. Jill in the back of, oh god, but Amy is trying to, like, you know, reach first. Jill's still getting stuck. Tangle's still getting stuck. Here we go. Oh my god, it's still going. It's actually still going. It's anyone's game right now. And I think Jill got it? I think Jill got it. Let's go! Mortal Kombat 2! I want to see the text, though. Now go play the damn game, Spike! Dang it! I'm not Spike! But yeah, the text is randomized. The text is fully randomized, so... So now you know about the arcade tumbler. Now you know about the butt tumbler. This is gonna be like a lot of fun when we actually do this, like next Friday. Bet all your money, bet all your coins. Which characters are gonna pop up and represent like the arcade games. Obviously, we're not starting now, cause I'm not starting now, cause I want to give like people like. I want to give people, like, a 1 week notice that, like, hey, the arcade roulette is happening. You can add more games to the list while I test them out. Probably gonna end up adding a few more characters if people let me use their Ring Racers characters for the butt tumbler. and then of course a few more testings for some other things, and then we're gonna be good to go for next Friday. So now we're gonna be talking about Go-Go Gadget Mocha Pack. I mean, do I have the approval for do I have Mocha's approval though? I'm gonna I can ask Mocha. I can ask Mocha, but if you want to ask Mocha, then let them know. And no, I'm not adding the broken character, the broken overstated character, because then everyone will be voting on that. Everyone will bet on that character and they know they're gonna win. No. But yeah, no, ask for Mocha's. If Mocha's let me use their, pack, then I can do it. 13 would be so funny. 13? No, I don't want characters with overstats. Please, no. But anyways, let me actually put back the menu song real quick. There you go. Because now we're gonna be talking about the rule set, all the things, right now. Okay. So, let's get this in. We got I got the page, I got the Google Docs page filled with my arcade stuff. So, hold up. Here you go. So, we got, this is the Google Docs form, the complete list of all the games that I have already tested out and are ready to go for the roulette. We got, and I have literally barely over 600 games already ready to go. Again, this series is meant to be a constant series, continuously. I don't really see an end to this unless I do run out of arcade games to go through. Again, if I do somehow end up running out of arcade games, we can just use the arcade roulette for another roulette, for another thing. But this is meant to be a constant, a continuous series, just like how I do Stack of Games. Let me show you a few things here, if you already know. So, for the list, aren't you afraid of burnout kicking in a long run, Cyan? Oh, wait, ads are starting? Okay, I'm gonna wait until the ads start, until the ads goes away. No, cause, the thing is, I would just keep trying out, new games constantly with no burnout whatsoever. And this is meant to be how do you say this? This is mostly meant to be either once per... Hold up. OBS, this is not the time. I'm trying to explain stuff to people. Oh, internet, please, come on. Come on, I'm trying to explain the things. I'm trying to explain the things to people. There you go. There you go. Okay, so there's probably no... I don't think a burnout is most likely gonna happen because you got a variety of different arcade games that I'm gonna end up playing. You got shoot 'em ups, fighting games, fighting game, puzzle games, all that kind of jazz. You got a large variety of different games, so we're trying put out something new every day, right? And this is meant to be more a once per week or 2 times a week, depending on how I'm feeling. If I feel there's nothing else I would do, I would do an arcade roulette stream with no problem. And I forgot to mention that the bot tumbler for the arcade roulette itself was a lot shorter than Diggle's usual racing roulette, because arcade games tend to be like a lot more shorter than actual video games. So we could go like it could either go like really fast for one of the games, or it could last like 1 or 2 hours depending on the arcade game I play. So let me give you like the rules, like the things on this list, okay? We got like 3 different tabs here. We got like 3 different columns here. Obviously, we got all the games. We got all the games, so you can check it out on the Google Docs. I'll give you a link in a bit. The list of all the games that have been approved for the arcade roulette. They have been tested. Some of these, like most of these, have been tested to make sure that they run well and we can absolutely no problems with them. And then next to the game, we got the source. The source basically means, like, where am I gonna be playing this game? Where exactly am I gonna be playing this game? So, like, for example, if it lands on Bionic Commando, I'm gonna be playing it on PC through the Capcom Arcade Stadium that is available on Steam, because I do actually have the arcade stadiums. Like, if it lands on Big Tournament Golf, I'm gonna be playing it on my Nintendo Switch through the Neo Geo Selection Volume 2 that I have physically, and then so on and so on. Like, we got different methods, we got different like sources. Where am I gonna be playing the games? Fighting Vipers, we're gonna be playing it through Lost Judgment and Pirate Yakuza, because the Yakuza games are filled with arcade games, so those are like the best ways to play them. And again, so on and so forth. That's basically what the source means. It's basically, where am I going to be playing the games from? And it's also good for me to remind myself. It's also good for me to remind myself that, like, hey. Also, hey, yo, David. We'll showcase a little bit more of the roulette again. We already showed the tumbler earlier. This is actually easier for me, so it's like, okay. Lost Judgment Hidden Sonic the Fighters PC port. True! That's actually where I'm gonna be playing Sonic the Fighters, which is funny. Also, hey, Amaka. Hope you're doing good. I'm assuming Aqua told you about the stuff. But yeah, this is actually also good for me because I can easily just find the game without, like, okay, where did I get Ben Beto again? You know. Maka says you're okay. Let's go. The Maka pack is gonna be in the bot tumbler. And then finally we got the played section. The played section, which means, like, if I ended up playing the game, I can just turn this section green. I can just make this row green, just to let people know that I already played this game in the roulette. Because there's gonna be a lot of people asking, like, have you played Street Fighter 2 yet? Have you played Street Fighter 2? Have you played Marble yet? Have you played Marble 2 yet? They can check the Google Docs. They can check the Excel sheet. They can check the Excel sheet. They can check the game, and if they're green, that means that I played it. It's all green, and I will give you a link to the Stack of Quarters VOD where I played that specific game. If you want to see me, if you want to see my VOD of where I played that specific game. Mia sending us Pac-Man arrangement gets pulled. No more Pac-Man. No more Pac-Man. But yeah, the played, it's gonna have a check mark and a link to the VOD, and a link to the VOD where I played that specific game. So that's how the Excel sheet is gonna work, or the Google Sheets is gonna work. And next to the Google Sheets, I have my rules for the arcade roulette. This is very important. These rules are very important, okay? People need to pay attention to these rules before I send out the form. First rule, it has to... the games from the list has to be games that actually came out in the arcades. Like, there's a bunch of, like, okay... Because there's a bunch of games that only came out in consoles, a bunch of other stuff that, like, are not really arcade games. I want games that actually came out in arcades, or basically has a different, or has, like, a different way of playing in arcades. Because I'll probably gonna be explaining, like, much, like, in the later rules, but, since it is an arcade roulette, we are going for arcade games. We are going for specifically arcade games. So let's go for, like, rule by rule. No ROM hacks or bootlegs. I've seen a couple of arcade games that are bootlegs, that are, like, ROM hacks, that are pretty cool. But we want, like, actual games, like real games, as in, like, real, official games. One would probably argue that, like, okay, but what about Miss Pac-Man? Miss Pac-Man was licensed. Miss Pac-Man was licensed, so Miss Pac-Man does count. But you can't, but I will not do stuff like Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition. Which I know that's, like, a really fun game, but it is a ROM hack, it is not official, I'm not doing Rainbow Edition, all that kind of stuff. Rule number 3, no arcade-inspired games. Because, like, later in the, how do you say this? Later in the lifespan of video games, people have made indie games that feel like arcade games, that are inspired by, like, the old classic arcade games. I put in the example here, like, Analine. Like, who isn't going to play Analine? We all love Analine. Like, hold up. We all love Analine. It is like Donkey Kong Pac-Man inspired. I completely misspelled Analine. There you go. Like, we already know Analine, we already know, like, how fun the game looks. It's basically like an arcade game. The character is cute, all that kind of jazz. It's really good. Like, it's Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. But it's an indie game. It never actually came to arcades. It never came to arcades. This is not like what I'm looking for, like, in the arcade roulette, because I'm mostly focusing on, like, games that came in the arcades. But I know this game is a lot of fun. But this is not allowed in the arcade roulette, even though it's a fun game. Jitsu Squad, the marble style beat 'em up. That's also like an arcade inspired game. I'm not adding that. Oh, you want to play Analine? Oh, but I already did. It's a good game. No, you should play Analine regardless. Yeah, that is true. You should absolutely play Analine. Analine is, like, really, really fun. But again, I'm not looking for this for the arcade roulette. And then, of course, there's, like long-awaited sequels, like Magical Drop 6. It is a sequel to the arcade game series Magical Drop, but Magical Drop 6 is not an arcade game, it's made for consoles. And same goes for, like, I'm assuming Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6, Skullgirls, all that kind of jazz, because we know that those games got arcade ports, but I feel like it wouldn't be too fair. Like, it wouldn't be too fair for the actual arcade games. considering those games came to consoles first. So for that, we're strictly going for arcade games. Like, arcade games that came out in arcades. Esports? Nah, I don't know, actually. Because I did see it, but it's like... It's just like a survival run, that's it. I don't think I would add that to the roulette. Next rule. We all love pinball games. Yeah, no. That's for later. I'm going for the other rules in order. Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. Pinball games. We all love pinball. We all love our pinball. Pinballs are good. But I know, Aqua. I know. We all love. I do have champions. I do have esports. We all love our pinball games. We all love seeing them in arcades. But if you constantly do pinball games, it's probably gonna overtake the actual video games. So I'm just looking for video games. Unless it's like a pinball arcade video arcade. Like if it's a pinball arcade, like a pinball video arcade, then maybe. But I do not want pinball games to overtake the video games, you know? So sorry, Aqua, no baby Pac-Man for you. Baby Pac-Man would be crazy though, but that's the thing, how would you emulate it? Next rule. No games that requires cards. Injustice, Contest of Champions. You've been to arcade games before. You've seen the arcade games that have like the cards. That you get like a card after playing and you collect the cards. I'll be honest, I just like it more because of that video. That video was funny though, Aqua. That video was actually absolutely funny. Because basically the whole main point of those arcade games is to put your cards in and then like try to win. So no card-based arcade games. No arcade games that requires cards. None of that. I need everyone to listen to this rule. I need everyone to pay attention to this one rule, okay? Not safe for work games. Do not give me straight up porn games, please. Because I remember trying to go through Fightcade and find some arcade games to add to the list, and there's a lot that has... I'm gonna be straight up bold. There is actually like a bunch of arcade games in Fightcade that has someone with their tits out. So definitely, I do not want any of that shit. I'm just being serious. I do not want any of that shit because obviously I can't stream that. Are there actually some? There are actually some not safe for work games. There are actual not safe for work games. I specifically said in this parentheses that blood, gore, and sexy are fine. Like, we're gonna be playing Mortal Kombat. There's gonna be a lot of blood and gore, but that's fine because it's Mortal Kombat. And obviously sexy because there's gonna be like a few characters that have sexy poses here and there. But it's not like... taking, it's not actually showing booba. Not actually showing booba on your screen, you know? Competitive movie, my truck! What? No! Like, again... No! What the fuck? No! But yeah, no, I'm just being straight up. no porn games, okay? Sexy is fine, okay? Hold up. I need to let you know that sexy is fine because we have Darkstalkers, we got King of Fighters, we like old arcade games that used to be like that, you know? But like, I want to win this. No! Like, sexy is fine, but if I see like a nipple, no, wait, no. Wait, no, I'm not gonna see a nipple. I'm not gonna see a nipple. I'm gonna ban the person who suggested nipples for my arcade roulette. But yeah, no, like, no, none of those porn games in my roulette. None of that. And also, I did say also torture as well, because there are specific, like, blood and gory games that are specifically made to, like, there's actually, like, one shoot-'em-up that is, like, there is, like, one actual shoot-'em-up that is illegal to play. That it's specifically, like, it's a light gun shooter where you just torture people in a dungeon. I'm not doing that either. I'm not playing that either. Like, Mortal Kombat is fine because, well, you're fighting and then you're doing the fatality and that's it. But there are some games that are like a little bit too much more, a little bit more excessive than like, than Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I'm not even joking about that. Look it up. There is a light gun shooter that is just about torturing people in a dungeon. It is gruesome. That is not going to be in the roulette. That is absolutely not going to be in the roulette. But yeah, if anyone breaks this rule specifically one time, you are absolutely banned. One single time. Like these ones I can give you a warning, but this one, instant ban. Instant ban. So other than that, we got no rhythm games with copyrighted music. There's probably like people suggesting like Dance Dance Revolution, pop and music, all that kind of jazz. But most of these games are meant to have like copyrighted music, and I really do not just want to play the game, a rhythm game with copyrighted music, because then it's like I have to mute the gameplay, but then no one's listening to the music. Therefore, there's really no point into like streaming these games if I'm gonna be muting them. So there's that. No casino games made for gambling. I added this like before the stream today. There are some video arcade games that are just slots. And gambling. There's literally no fun. That it is literally just betting money and try to get like as much money as you can. So you can play the Namco medleys on Tyco. Why have a casino game? Yeah, like there's like literally no point of having a casino game. We already have a butt tumbler. True. We're already gambling. Why would we need like a gambling casino game? So no, like no gambling games, no casino games, no pachinko, none of that. Next bit is the console ports are fine as long as I get to play the main arcade experience. People got confused about like the first bit that says like the games actually has to be like actually coming out on arcades. But sometimes you got arcade games that are ported to consoles and they're like the exact same. That's completely fine. Like I can accept like playing from a different source. Like if I want to give you an example, I have Soul Blade. Soul Blade, which is the first Soul Calibur before Soul Calibur. I have the original copy for PS1, and that is essentially just the arcade game on PS1. It is literally the exact same. However, the console ports that I will not be accepting would be stuff like this. TMNT Arcade. Let me give you an example. So we got like... This is like TMNT. This is like No. Like, this is the arcade game. This is like TMNT for the arcade, like the first one. This is the arcade experience. This is what you get for, this is what you're going to be seeing in arcades. Right? Do not give me... Hold up. Do not give me this. Yeah, do not give me, like, paper towels. Yeah, exactly. Do not give me paper towels. Do not give me chicken McNuggets, too. Yeah, that's also another thing. Yeah, do not give me chicken McNuggets. Do not give me this. This is supposed to be like the port of the arcade game on NES. This is a completely different game. This is not the same game. So I'm going for arcade games. Which also I need to add to, like, the rule. Again, I'm also not going for, like, arcade ports of console games. Like, for example, because then I would be, like, overblown by games that never really had an arcade, like, an arcade cabinet until, like, oh, this videos. An arcade cabinet until, like, much later. So, like, Skullgirls, for example. See, the Wikipedia page says that, like, yeah, it started as a console game, and then... When did it came out to arcades? 2015. Yeah. Yeah, Skullgirls is a 2012 game, but the arcade release was in 2015. So Skullgirls does not count. Skullgirls does not count and will not be added to the arcade roulette. If the arcade release came out at the same time as the console release, it does count. It does count to the roulette. Also, Heyo Zero. So that's the rule for the console port stuff. And now for the main other rules. If the game has an ending, my main objective is to beat the game. Just to beat the game all the way through with, like get the ending. Get the ending no matter how many quarters I use. Get to the ending and that's it. It's just beat the game. If the game is score-based, like, it doesn't have an ending, it's just get the highest score, like Pac-Man or Dick Dog or whatever. The main objective is just to get, like, how much score will I get in that game. Because we're not really, like, I'm not actually beating the game if it doesn't have an ending. It's just get the highest score. Clearly, you need to get to level 256 in Pac-Man. Totally. Absolutely. Also, for the people that are just coming in, we already shown the roulette, but we can show it again after I talk about the rules. So we'll get to that in a bit. Yeah, AX is like a modified. It's like a specially made arcade version of GX. So that's in the roulette list right now. Okay, okay. You guys gotta let me do this. If the game is too hard, or has problems, I am allowed to use save states or skip the game entirely. Because there's gonna be like extremely hard games that wants you to like restart the level over and over again, like Ghost and Goblins. We're gonna get the Ghost and Goblins. We're gonna get like Street Fighter 1. And those games are gonna be like a pain in the ass. So I am allowed to use save states in order to like... get through the game. Or skip the game entirely if it does have problems. Because again, I did tested all of these games, but if there's like a problem that I can't like go through, I can skip the game whenever I want. And speaking of... cheating! Cheater! Listen, you gotta understand, okay? You gotta understand. Okay, this is also another rule that I need to get... Just like the not safe for work like rule. Be wary of this rule. I will start timing out people and banning people if they do this. Do not tell me to re-roll the games in the roulette. From the cards rule, doesn't Arcade GPDX have DLC in the Japanese version? I mean, that's probably implemented in already, so no. And I don't think it's related to... The cards thing, it's just like a save data card. It's not really like a... It's a save data card. It's not really like a... It's not really like a card-based game that requires cards, you know? We're talking about cards that you like, hey, let me use this character. I have this character card, I'm gonna use it, you know? This side will only change games if the game is absolute bullshit. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not re-rolling either. It's what the roulette says. It's what the roulette says. But yeah, do not tell me to re-roll games. Like for example, like, oh god, Street Fighter 1, you should re-roll so you can save yourself. No. If I get Street Fighter 1, I get Street Fighter 1, no matter what. I'm not re-rolling. If you see a game that you hate, I am not re-rolling that. We'll talk about that in a bit, Zero, since I already... since this is basically the list. This is basically the list. The rules are just in the list. And it goes all the way to the bottom. And also, do not tell me to change the current game that I'm playing. Because, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be, like, completely honest. I did see some specific people in Diggle's Racing Roulette that they were like telling them to like change the game, and they were, even though they were just enjoying the game. I'm going to be bold right here. Do not tell me to change the game if you don't like what you see. I will not tolerate that. I will not tolerate that. Let me play the game. We're not going back to the roulette until I said so. An example is Diggle's Racing Roulette with a 1 CPU with no game. It's basically reroll. Diggle actually already told me the what was the problem behind that. So I don't think there's gonna be any blank games. So that's gonna be like completely fine. There's no like Diggle told me like what was the actual cause of that, so there should be no blank spots anymore. But yeah, do not do this. Do not do this. We're all here to have fun. We're all here to have fun. I'm having fun, or I'm getting tortured, and that's completely fine. I will only change when I feel like it. If I feel like it. Okay? Gotcha. reroll signs appear until we get through. And now for the most important rule. I'm gonna be putting this I'm gonna pin this at every stack of stack of quarters. This is actually very important. Flashing lights will show up in these streams. Arcade games used to be like very flashy, very colorful, bright lights. There will be arcade games with flashing lights. If you have epilepsy, I suggest to be careful. I just suggest to be careful or not see the stream. There will be flashing lights. This is actually very important. Yes, I do not want my viewers to die due to, like, flashing lights. like I can tell you right now, Time Crisis will have flashing lights. A bunch of other games will have flashing lights because that's how the arcade games were, like, in the past. So I need to give this warning to everyone who sees the arcade roulette. It will have flashing lights. So brace yourself. Classic red to white hurt, exactly. Like, do not. Like, I'm saying this. Like, I'm saying this for your own good. We will have an epilepsy warning. We will have flashing lights in some of these games. How about a free blame wheel if you couldn't finish the game and have to skip it? True! You know what? So true. So there you go. We got the rule set and the list of games. So now that I gave you the rules... Hey! Excuse me, Mr. Cyan. There's an arcade game that is not on your list and I want to add them. I read the rules and everything. Can I add a game to the arcade roulette list? Of course you can. I got a form for you. This is the arcade roulette stack of quarters arcade game submission. Basically details about, like, the stream project. I need to update this description because we already have a release date. It's May 15, next Friday, and it gives you a link to the Google Sheets as well. So, after you read the rules and whatnot, you can add your games here, but only after you see the full list. Because I do not want any repeats. I do not want any repeats of stuff that we already have in the list. Or, like, any games that break these rules. So you can, like, you know, read the list for yourself, and add some games. I will be adding a few more games before the Friday debut. And also you're probably asking as well, but I haven't submitted my game before Friday. What shall I do? Well, here's the thing. Like I already said, the arcade roulette will keep going and keep going as a stream series, and I will be adding even more arcade games during even after stack of quarters starts. So. You can even send in even more games. You can send in even more games while the streams are still going on. So, do note one thing. It will take a little bit before I add your game into the list. Because I like to test the games beforehand. Because there's gonna be games that probably do not work. And I want to make sure that these games work for the time that it actually gets picked for the roulette. So it will take a while until I actually test out all of those games. And with that, it's time to give you the link, everyone. It's time to give everyone in my chat the link to the arcade roulette list, to the arcade roulette forms. So give me one sec. this form will also be in my Blue Sky and on my Discord for people that need to add even more games to the list. Here you go. Here you go. Everyone go crazy. Like, this is the, oh yeah, can someone pin it? Because OBS doesn't let me pin it. The link to be able to contribute. Get it? Linkable? Like, you're banned, Aqua. You're banned. But yeah. The link gives you the Google Forms to submit your arcade game. And also a link, and inside of it, it will give you a link to the Google Sheets. To see the entire full list that is currently approved for the Stack of Quarters arcade roulette. Again, please listen to the rules. Please look at the entire list. Please read the rules and give me all the games that you can. So. Since people joined in a little bit late, let's showcase the arcade roulette again. There's the arcade roulette. This is the butt tumbler. This is the arcade roulette made by Diggle. Diggle also did Diggle basically made their own butt tumbler for their racing roulette, and I was inspired by their racing roulette to make the arcade roulette. So I commissioned Diggle to do a butt tumbler for my arcade roulette, and I highly appreciate like Diggle for making this. I already did like an overview of this like at the start of the stream. Like, there's the arcade floor is the arcade, the hockey. The banner was made by Sketch. The banner was made by Sketch. I commissioned Sketch to do an arcade roulette piece featuring me and friends, and he did a really good job with like the banner. The arcade roulette will get like updated with more art pieces that I commissioned. Like, I commissioned a little out of place for like another arcade roulette art piece that it's gonna be in here. And for the people that don't know how the arcade roulette works, it's simple, actually. Yeah, this is still Ring Racers, by the way. This is actually still Ring Racers. Sign when racing too hard, yeah. So, for any people that have not seen any butt tumblers whatsoever in their life, how does the arcade roulette works? Well, we pick a random bot from Ring Racers to be representing a game. Rouge will be representing X-Men, Children of the Atom. Oh my god, the first MARP MBC game. Okay. And then we got bot 2, Mimi. They will be representing the game. Ikari 3, The Rescue. So yeah, we got bots representing like a random arcade game from the list. And then finally, Tails. They will be representing Samurai Aces. So just to make it a little bit more fun, for the after all 3 bots have been selected, we make a prediction. We make like basically we gamble a little bit. We do a prediction, and then people bet channel points for their favorite like for whoever's gonna win. What game are they gonna win? And whoever picks and whoever wins is the arcade game that I'm going to be playing. So we're gonna be starting. We're going to spectator, and you can see the roulette itself in action. We can do like a few tests here and there. And since you already saw from Mimi, there are custom characters loaded for the tumbler itself. I'm only adding characters with the permission of the other character creators itself. So we got the Bobble pack, the Bobble's character pack, yours character pack, Kelly's pack, Aji's workbench, and Aqua's dice pack are already. I already got. They're already in for the butt tumbler. I got the approval. I got the approval from these peeps. I will not add. I will only add OCs if they're like friends OCs that I know them. I will not add Daryl the Hedgehog if your OC is named Daryl the Hedgehog, just because. But if you want to see, but if anyone wants to let me know if they want to add their characters into the butt tumbler, let me know. Like, again, if you're asking for like Super Mario, you gotta tell, like, I don't know, Mitsame. I think Mitsame made like Super Mario and Super Luigi. Like, for permission to add them to the arcade roulette. Which I already did get, like, okay, I already did get some extra characters for get ready. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, Rouge is almost close. Rouge and Mimi are going in. I think Rouge got it, and there you go. The winner is Rouge, representing X-Men, Children of the Atom. Oh, hell yeah! Let's go. Marble game? Hell yes. Now go play the damn game, Bomb. Dang it, I'm not Bomb, I'm Laser. X-Men. Let's do another example. Let's do one more example, just to let you guys know. Yeah, there is a Bomb Wisp. But yeah, this is how are we basically doing it. We got Silver representing Toy Fighter.
Pardon?
Hold up. So, since we're not doing like... we're not doing some examples, I think this... and I already said all the rules and everything. I think it's time for a Q&A. I think it's time for people to ask me questions if they have any. Let's roar, Mega Man Power Fighters.
Pardon?
I have a question versus Super Mario Bros. It's from an arcade port. It's from an arcade port from the old NES port. Does it count like a port? I have to like check into more details if I should go for like the versus NES games. Because they are meant to be like a different arcade experience. Also, I realized you forgot to add the one and only. Where's Jacker? I kind of only asked for like the Aqua Dice pack. Did I? Can I also use the Aqua Wisp pack as well? I can add Jacker. I can add Jacker if you let me use your Aqua Wisp pack. Fake Wisp fan spotted. I'm sorry. Okay, jeez. It's a not Jacker? That's how you say Jacker. Yacker? Yacker? Yacker, man. What about Tetris games? There are arcade Tetris games, so it does count. Also, hey, Linkable. Jack-er. Jack-er. Dang, I can't believe this. Oh my god, I panicked because I didn't get a notification. To be fair, Linkable, Discord was dying. Discord was absolutely dying. But yeah, we already went through the overview. We're just, this is the Q&A part, so if you guys got any more questions to go for, give them now. Give me those questions now. We're just doing some, like, testing with, like, the roulette itself. Why are you awesome? Cole, we're not here for... Cole, we're not here for, like, jokes. We're not here for lies. Oh my god, Red's. Oh my god, Red's going in. Anyways, yeah, go nuts with Jacker. You're literally a rhythm. I'm not rhythm. Goal only tells the truth. Nah. So, but yeah, no, but in all seriousness, if you guys got any more questions regarding the arcade roulette, let me know before... Actually, don't know. Before I switch games or I do anything else. Before I switch games, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna stream some more after this. Now, go play the damn game, Bomb. I'm not Bomb! Like, why are you like, maybe why are you doing this series? Like, what arcade games are we looking? Are you playing the, are you playing the, are you gonna be playing the light gun shooters? Will you ever throw yourself into the butt tumbler too? Well, fancy you say that, Maka. Look, I'm doing it right now! Woo! Hold up, look at me, look at me go. I'm going into the butt tumbler myself. Oh my god, yay! Okay, so apparently this was the shortcut. I have not actually been through... I have not actually, like... Will you have special guest episodes in case a game requires multiplayer? That's a good question, because most of the games practically have... like a two-player mode, or like at most a four-player mode. If anyone has Fightcade for some of these games, hit me up with Fightcade and then we can play co-op for some of these games. Other than that, it's probably gonna be like I feel like it's probably gonna be like a hassle trying to get like it's actually gonna be a hassle to like get like multiplayer set up for like other emulators. Because some games are being played in obviously we got the arcade emulator MAME. So I think the only way to do multiplayer for that would be, I'm gonna assume, like Parsec. So that's gonna be like a long while to set up. And then of course you also got Techno Parrot as well, which also probably requires a Parsec. So basically, I think the rare instance is either you own the game that I have on Switch, like let's say some of the collections that I own, like hey, do you have the Marvel vs. Capcom fighting collection? Let's go play Punisher co-op online, you know? Then we can do that. It basically depends on the game. If anyone else has it and we can do like an easy setup, then we can go for it. Like either like console games or Steam games or Fightcade, since the whole premise of Fightcade is to play online. The winner is me! Now go play the damn game first. Go Pac-Man, yes. From the gambling game rules, one of the games I sent was Janken game Achi Mute Hoi. None of it breaks since it gives you a capsule or card when you beat it. That's probably a card. That's probably the card rule. Do you think the map will update over time with new graphical additions? More so like additional artwork. Oh shit, Marvel Superhero vs. Street Fighter. Like additional artwork and whatnot. Granted, I know it was a lot of work to begin with and it looks amazing. Like I already said, Lil is still working on the arcade roulette piece for the arcade roulette. And Diggle does want to add some extra stuff to the arcade roulette, so... Diggle does want to add some little bit of extra stuff to the arcade roulette itself, so it will get updated with like some extra textures. Oh shit, Mimic. Real bout Fatal Fury. Any more questions that anyone can think of? Because I think I pretty much covered everything in, like, the rules. So. Sasuke versus Commander. Ipa! Again, I did say that I haven't added, like, every single character from a pack. Only like some of them. Only like some of them. I think for like the Bobble pack, I only like added like 6 characters out of the Bobble pack. Aqua's Dice pack, I think most of them. Aji's Workbench, I think also most of them as well. Kelly's pack, it's also most of them. And then Pure, I think it's like four characters and then like 2 of like Pure's OCs. And that's actually it. If anything, if there are no more questions in like 10 minutes, all I can say is that like that stack of quarters will actually start next Friday. This is just a heads up for people. I gave everyone the forms to add their arcade games, like so people can do like so people can like easily get adjusted. Like people can prepare themselves before next Friday. I do have one more though, or are you gonna do trackball games though? There's something called a control stick. I can just map it to a control stick. Literally the Golden Tea collection has that. It's basically like you press a button, it activates like a virtual trackball, and then like you just use the control stick for the trackball. There are not like that many like trackball games either way. Also, Peepa won! Oh my god, Peepa won with Sasuke vs. Commander. Now go play the damn game, Rhythm. I'm not Rhythm. Yeah, no, like Sega Sonic is gonna be like with a joystick. I do not have a working trackball. But you know, you guys are gonna enjoy how I'm gonna be doing light gun shooters. It's not a mouse. I'm gonna be using an actual Switch Joy-Con. I somehow managed to find a way to turn my Switch Joy-Con into a light gun. It took me a while to do that, but like that's gonna be a lot of fun. Art of Fighting 3, Mimi. I once said here, so I don't know if this was answered, but do you have a schedule for future arcade roulette? Like, will you do them on a monthly basis or just whenever you're free? Basically in between those. The current plan is to do at least 1 arcade roulette per week. 1 arcade roulette per week, because it's gonna be a lot of fun going through different arcade games. And if I do feel like I'm bored and I got nothing else to do, I can probably do like an extra arcade roulette stream in the same week. It's basically like the latter option. Like basically whenever I'm free, but I'm aiming for like but I'm basically aiming for like at least one arcade roulette per week. Like for like the bare minimum. But it could be like, but there could be like more than one arcade roulette in the same week. What are the 3 games this time? I did not pay attention. We're just going through like the roulette like a bunch of times until the until it hits 6 p.m. I gotta get going, but have a good one, y'all. No problem, Maka. I'll definitely add your pack into the butt tumblers. Thank you for giving me permission for your pack. But yeah, if anyone doesn't have any more questions, Actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what to do after this. Do you guys want to do... Do you guys... should I play some regular ring racers after this? Should I play some regular ring racers after this? Or like... Or should I go to Cross Worlds? Because Legend 5 is actually on. And I actually do have a good setup for Legend 5. Flame Wheel already, catch. No, I'm not going to bed. Tomodachi Life. I don't have the game. I submitted my suggestions. Check them out when you get the dance. Oh yeah, I will. I will. I will probably like after stream. Cross Worlds after the Majima Festival test. I can play the game normally. I mean, unless you have another suggestion to do after this. Also, does a Rhythm have an arcade? I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh my god, Mimi just got into the pinball section? Oh, that's funny. Oh boy, choo-choo, choo-choo. Oh my god, they're all in now. Choo-choo, Mimi or Honey. One thing about the skins, I do have one in progress, though. I could send it when it's done. I already did say no OCs. Remember, no OCs if, no OCs unless you're, like, a friend. Also, Mimi stole it! Holy shit, what the fuck? Now play the damn game, Ghost. I'm not Ghost! Let's go for one more. Let's go for one more, and then, let's go for one more. It's in an OC. Depends on how... Depends on, like, depends on what it is. Dead connection? Carol with dead connection? Yeah, this is the final test. This is the final test, and then... And then, I think we'll just be heading off, so we can just relax for the rest of the night. Fails will be representing Tekken Tag Tournament. Oh, hell yes.
Pardon.
Angel from King of Fighters. I had to add her because it's King of Fighters, Guerrilla War. We have a bunch of King of Fighters games in here. Of course, I gotta have Angel in there. Here we go. Oh, hold up. Can I pause? Can I pause? My stream was dying. My stream was dying, so I couldn't pause. But it's fine, though. Yeah, we can just vibe. We can just, like, chill out for the rest of the night. Oh my god, Angel already! Angel really wants Guerrilla War. Oh my god, she's stuck. You can type in pause you can go to console, type in pause. Yeah, thank you. I actually forgot, but at least the connection is back. Angel going through. Carol and Tails are in the roulette now. Angel going in. It only hiccups for like a couple of seconds. My internet is still stupid. Oh my god, Carol got on like a garden pop!
You're gonna pay for that.
And she lost the garden pop. Great. Oh, Angel's going in, even though she's not even representing a KOF game. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god, Angel. Angel, it still hasn't gotten in yet. Tails and Carol are going in. Oh god, they're fighting. They're still stuck. Oh my god. Carol? Carol? No, they're still getting stuck. Who finished? Tails! Tails got it with second tag tournament. Holy shit, okay. If only this was the real roulette, I would have gone like hell yes. Now go play the damn game, Quake. I'm not a Grey Whisper. But yeah, other than that, that should be it for the preview tour. Thank you all for tuning in. You now know the rules. You now know what's gonna be happening for the arcade roulette. Again, huge shout out to everyone. Oh my god, another blame wheel. Hold up. I guess we're gonna do 2 more blame wheels because I did not do Catch's blame wheel. Okay, who are we blaming now? Who are we blaming? Who are we blaming? 1 blame wheel. We got 2 blame wheels. We're blaming Chill for staring menacingly at the clone in the mirror. No, Chill. No, Chill. That's not Chill Cat 2. That's just you. Oh, it's not. Join it. Ah, dang it. I did this thing again. There you go. But jokes aside, thank you for the preview tours. Thank you guys for for being here and seeing the arcade roulette itself. I'll definitely give a shout outs in a bit. Let me just do the blame wheel real quick. Also, hey, oh, Chill. You should stop staring at the clone, Chill. I'm just saying, it's not good for your health. Thank you for being epic. Thank you for being cool. No. No. And then Asaku. Asaku, are you good? Asaku, do you want to, like, talk about it? Yummers! No! No! Okay, that's funny. It prickles on my tongue. That's not how it works. But yeah, anyways. Thank you all, peeps, for showing up for the preview tour. The grand opening will be next Friday on May 15th. Huge shout outs to, first of all, Diggle. Diggle was basically what inspired me to even do this stream project for, like, the arcade roulette stream project. Diggle's Racing Roulette is like an absolute blast to go through, to watch. There were like a lot of fun. Absolutely follow Diggle. Absolutely go follow Diggle. If you're not following Diggle, you're banned. They're still also doing like... They're actually doing another roulette right now with SeaWorlds, which is a PS1 roulette. Absolutely go check out Diggle. Huge shout outs to Diggle for huge shout outs to Diggle for making the arcade roulette itself. Thank you a bunch. And shout outs to, and of course shout outs to Sketch for making the amazing arcade banner art. Like I already said this before. Like, I already said this before, but like, this art piece was amazing. If there's any other friendos that feel like they're missing from this banner, let me know. I'll let Sketch know as well. But this was amazing. This is actually my new Twitch channel banner. And it is an amazing work. I didn't see Babo. I mean, this was before I like, I mean, this was made before like Babo came back, so so who knows? Maybe I'll get Babo in there. I need to hang out with Babo more, you know? Yeah, Babo was killed during this. Fav and RG aren't in. Well, first of all, this is not like an atelier. This is not an atelier like art piece. This is like a friend group art piece, basically. Fav, I just need to talk more to Fav. This is my, and I barely talk to RG. So no. So not yet. But yeah, no, amazing work of art, Sketch. Shout out to Sketch. He's an amazing artist. And again, it will be updated with even more art pieces. Lil out of place, the green clown sea slug that we all know. She is making an art piece for the arcade roulette as well. Which we will see in the future. And again, and of course, again, shoutouts to Babo Aqua, Kelly, Aji, and Pure for letting me use their character packs for the bot tumblers. Again, if anyone wants to. If anyone wants to let me use their bots into the arcade roulette, let me know. If anyone wants to let me use their characters to the arcade roulette, let me know. Again, I have to also ask around some other people if I can also get permission to use their characters to be bots. You're telling me Lil is green? Lil is very green. Lil is green? She's green? No way. But again, oh, dang it, I didn't want it to do that. I actually cannot do this in in reverse, by the way. I have to do it in order because there's actually like a bug where the winner gets picked and it's the wrong character. But yeah, huge shoutouts to everyone involved in making this stream project. The grand premiere, the grand opening of the arcade roulette, the grand opening of Stack of Quarters will be next Friday, May 15th. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. You should absolutely not miss it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be chaotic. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. May 15th, be there or be cube. Yeah, you'll be turned into a cube if you don't show up next Friday on May 15th. And with that, the preview tour is over. Now you know the gist of it. Now you know what's gonna be coming up. What's gonna be coming up next Friday. So, thank you all for tuning in. Let's find someone to raid. Someone to raid. Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Let's see. I did raid a Churchire before. They are doing Resident Evil 6 with like with Atlas. But we already raided Churchire yesterday, so we are raiding. Yeah, we're raiding Lilith. Lilith is doing some crossworlds. She is doing the legend competition. which I'm probably gonna be playing a little bit after how do you say this? After I'm done with the stream. Again, do not miss it. Do not miss it. Arcade Stack of Quarters starts May 15th. May 15th. So this was just a test. It's the preview tour. It's the preview tour. The actual roulette. The actual start of the roulette is next Friday. That's just to give a heads up to everyone. Also, I'm trying to see if I spelled Lilith's Nephilim right. Yes, I did. Okay. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week, because I don't think I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I think I'm gonna just take it easy tomorrow. So anyways, bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Yeah, then play the rest. Take care. See y'all later.